Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my August update for subscription box Blitz. I can't believe how fast this month has passed by. I already have to film an update. It just feels like I just did it. But anyway, I do just want to mention that I neglected to let you guys know that another lady has joined us for this project. Alexandra, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but she joined us just after, like a week after our June update, and so I had updated my description box to link her as one of, the people that were participating, and then for some reason when I filmed July, I forgot that I didn't mention her. I thought that I had because I already had updated the description box, and so it was a big mix-up. I'm so sorry, Alexandra, that I didn't let everybody know that you were joining us, but as always, I will have everybody listed and linked down below that is participating. This was started by myself and Elizabeth Brownbeer Christensen. Her channel has changed. She switched from her Danish own. She had a channel that she was doing videos that were Danish and English, and so now she's created a separate channel for her English videos. So like the first half of the year, her updates were on her now Danish only channel, and now she's moved to doing these on her English channel. So I'll have both channels linked for her down below. We also have Lindsay Zal, who I believe is still on break because of the arrival of her daughter, and then Aura J. McGuire is participating, and Alexandra as well. So everybody is going to be listed and linked so you can check them out down below. And if you're coming from someone else's channel, thank you so much for being here. I hope you'll subscribe and stick around a while. I have a lot to update you on. So last month, after I added in my new products, I had, I think, 25 items that I was working on, which is not too bad, thankfully. I think I've done pretty well this month. Let me pull everything closer. But this month I have finished 10 items, which is great. It feels like, I'm treading water as long as I'm finishing up 10. I'd love to finish up more per month, but as long as I'm not like making things go higher and higher and my numbers going higher, I feel like I've accomplished something. So let's go into the 10 items that I finished up, then we go into what I still have going, and then what I'm adding in. So the first thing here is a set of 2 sheet masks. These are the Sally's Box Love Recipe masks. This one's in aloe, this one's in acai berry. These were really nice sheet masks. I enjoyed them. The aloe one smelled kind of like alcohol, but they were fine. I enjoyed them. I don't know if I would like repurchase them. I don't think that I would really swap for them because they weren't anything that stood out to me, but I finished them. Then we have this guy from Bumble Bumble. It's their hairdresser's invisible oil. So it was in a little vial like this. It's about as big as my pinky finger, and I just finished this up in the past week. This was nice. It was lightweight. It didn't weigh down my hair. It didn't make my hair more greasy than usual. It was good. I don't know if I would pay the price tag for Bumble Bumble, and I'm not sure if they're cruelty free, but I liked it and I would use it again if I got it. The next thing I finished off is the perfume. This is the Aerin Waterlily Sun. So this is the Aerin Waterlily Sun purse spray. It is a spray. I got everything out that I could. There's maybe like a little drop down there that the little straw can't reach to, but I really like this. It didn't last very long on the skin, so it's not something that I would seek out. I don't think that Aerin is cruelty free because Aerin is Aerin Lauder, like Estee Lauder. So I don't think it's cruelty free, but I did enjoy it while I had it. The next thing I have here is the Balm's Mad Lash Black Mascara. I talked about this in my July empties. I love this. This is so nice. The wand is really weird looking, but I feel like it builds volume really nicely. It has a little bit of a clump, but it just makes my lashes look great, and it doesn't transfer or flake or smudge or anything, so I really do like it. I would totally purchase that if the Balm has another 50% off sale. The next thing I have here is the Sunday Riley Ceramic Slip Clay Cleanser. I did not care for this. I feel like it was fine as a cleanser, but it smells like wet dog, and it made me not want to use it. It was so disgusting smelling, so that is a hard pass. The next thing I have here is from the Organic Pharmacy. It's the Purifying Seaweed Clay Mask It was fine. It wasn't anything special. I didn't see anything different from this versus any other clay mask, so I wouldn't seek it out. I'm pretty sure that brand is hecka expensive. Then the next thing was kind of a surprise because I just added this in last month, but I have been working on this for a while. It's the ModelCo More Brows that came in a glossy box like forever ago, but this is like completely dried out. When I apply it, you can barely see anything transferring. So when I would put this through my brows and then let it sit for a minute, I would touch my brows and there's like nothing there. And it's not like I want crunchy feeling brows, but it doesn't feel like there's any product. So it doesn't feel like it's actually doing anything. So it's done. I tried to pull out the stopper just to see if there was any extra product, but the stopper would not come out. So it's done. The next product I finally finished off is this Murad Invisiblur Perfecting Shield Broad Spectrum. I talked to my husband about this last night. Broad Spectrum. I cannot seem to say. I always say Spectrum. What is my problem, y'all? But this, I don't like it. It's completely silicone-y, and I don't like the way that it feels on my skin. It just sits on top of my skin. My husband doesn't like the way that it feels if he kisses my face. And if I try and do anything on top of it, it just sort of like balls up and rolls around, and I just don't like it. So I'm done with it. I'm not going to use any more samples if I get them. No. The next thing I finished off is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. I cut it open, I scraped it out. This was like pretty much a clear gel, which felt really weird going on the skin. It sort of melted as it like made contact with your skin and your body heat. It was fine. It was a little bit sticky. I don't think I would seek this one out. It was okay enough to use up. And then the last thing that I'm so impressed that I finished off is my eye primer. This is the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. When I couldn't squeeze any more out, I did cut it open, but I'll be honest with you, when I scraped what was left out, I put it into a little jar, which is right here. Please disregard what's down there, but I scraped it out into the jar thinking I'll get another 2 weeks worth out of this. The next day that I went to use this, it was completely solidified and I can't use it. So even though there was a little bit left, it's done. Like, this was sealed. It's not like it's airtight, but it was completely closed, so I don't know why it dried up like that. The product was pretty old. I got it in like 2015, so it's kind of not surprising, but I got as much use out of it as I could, so I'm really happy with that. So that was all 10 products that I finished off this month. Let me go into what I still have. Alright, so from what you could probably infer, there's probably a lot of things here that have been in this project for a few months that I still have not finished off. So let's just breeze through them. The first thing here is the Not Soap Radio Joint Inducing Hand and Body Lotion. I'm literally down to here. I don't want to finish it. I don't know why, but I just don't want to finish it. I love it. It feels so nice on the skin. I love the way that it smells, and I'm just not ready to let go of it. So I use this very, very sparingly, but at some point I'm going to push myself to actually just use it up. But I love it, so I'm not mad that it's not done. Then I have this guy, the Balm's Read My Lips Lip Gloss in Bam. This, at some point this month, had settled, and it's so far down to the bottom. It's like where the weight of the product or the volume of the product is, but I'm still pulling out stuff. I'm still pulling out product, so it's not finished. Then I have the NYX Butter Lipstick in the shade Pops. As usual, I do only use this as a cream blush. I'm not using it on the lips, so that's where it is. Not a ton left, but since it's only being used on the cheeks, it is still lasting quite a while. But I love it. It looks so nice on the skin when I blend it before my powder. I'm not mad at it. I'm just hoping that I can finish it up by the end of the year. Then I have this guy, the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in Driver's Seat. I wasn't pulling out much product, so I pulled out the stopper, and there's a ridiculous amount of product in here, and now it's all like gunked up on the applicator, but there's still a ton of product in here. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. It looks so neutral in the tube, but when I apply it to my lips, it pulls very like rusty orange. So it's not a color that I use every single day, but I am using it like at least twice a week, and it's a really nice formula. So I'm going to continue working on it. I'm hoping it'll be finished off by like the end of September, maybe October. I don't know. Speaking of lip products, this is the Tarteist Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint in Rosé. I just added this in last month. So this is the other lip product that I'm going back and forth with the Smashbox. And I thought that there was a line where you could see where the product was. It was about halfway, and I don't know. I'm going to continue using it. I can't see where the product is currently, but yeah. I'm surprised that I didn't finish this off. This is the Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter Brightening and Smoothing Daily Moisturizer. Holding it up, it's super low, so I should finish this off definitely by the end of August, so you'll see it in my August empties. But this will be certainly finished off by the next update. The next thing is the Grande Lips Hydrating Lip Primer. I added this in last month and I got really far with it. I've been using this a lot, so it just seems like there's a ton of product in here. I use this morning and night and sometimes more than twice a day. So it's lasting a really long time. I will definitely finish that off by the next update though. Because I was using the Grande Lips more, I have not finished off the Aerin Boost Color Enhancing Lip Balm, but I am pretty close. I'm really pleased with the amount of progress that I've made on this lip balm. When I scroll it down, you can see how far down it goes. So it's a lot of product that I've worked through. I think I can finish this off by the next update, especially if I finish off the Grande Lips. Then this thing. Oh my god, this is never going to go away. I so regret adding in a blush into this project pan. I'm never doing it again. This is the Balm's Cabana Boy, and last month I had hit pan. This month I hit like side pan, which is really exciting, but this is the never-ending blush. I have complained about this to Amanda D on more than one occasion, and it's driving me up a freaking wall. I use this on my cheeks every day. I have it blended in my crease a little bit. I try and use this as much as I can. It's just not dying, you guys. Seriously, blush will last you forever. It's making me not want to have a ton of blushes. So hopefully I can finish this off by the end of the year. The next thing is my Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. As always, I'm still only using it on my bottom lashes because it smears and smudges and everything on my upper lashes. It's not dried out. I still have a ton of product in here. I'm going to continue using it. It hasn't irritated my eyes at all, so I still have that in. Next we have the LOC Love of Color One and Done Shadow Stick in On Point. That is where I am with it. It's gotten a lot smaller. I think I can finish this off in maybe 2 months. I really like it. I'm using it as an eye base today and pretty much every day, so I am using it very, very often. The next thing I have here, I am disappointed that I've only used it once this month because I just plain forgot about it. But this is the Real Chemistry Luminous 3-Minute Peel. So it's just a little mini guy, but I only used it once. I will definitely be able to finish this off by the next update so I can have that out of the collection and out of this project. The next thing is my Derma Blend Loose Setting Powder. So I added this in last month. Holding it up, I'm actually about halfway down-ish. I don't know, you're probably not going to be able to see that, but I am about halfway down, which is kind of impressive because this is something that I only use to bake with, and so hopefully I can power through that. If not next month, then definitely the month after that. Then the next two products, you're going to be like, why do you still have these in your project? So the first one is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. I did cut it open. There is a ton of product in here when you can't squeeze any more product out. I cut that open like 2 weeks ago and I still have this much left. This is the same container that has the eye primer in it that's dried out, but I'm still pulling out product from here. I don't need a lot of it every day. I will definitely have this finished off by the next update. And then my last product is the Cynthia Rowley Brightening Illuminator. This is literally only 1 gram of product. I'm still pulling out product. I lost the cap. It fell underneath my desk the other day, so I just squeezed everything out into here. I will definitely have this done by the next update, but I can't believe how long this is lasting. I'm just so shocked. So yeah, that's everything that I have currently going, and let's get into what I'm adding in this month. So I know Elizabeth is a little bit frustrated with this project because she's running out of products to add, so she's having to add in a ton of like nail polishes and lipsticks and stuff. And so I had left her a comment and let her know, you know, make this project however you want it to be. I know that we started off doing this as subscription box only products, but you know, if you feel like you're sort of you're hitting a wall with the products that you have to choose from, you know, add in things that you got as gift with purchase or 100-point perks or things that came in sets or kits or whatever. You can always just modify things. So with that being said, some of the products that I'm adding in are not necessarily things that I have received myself in subscription boxes. However, I am active on my Subscription Addictions swap forum. And if you're not familiar, it's basically a forum where you can swap beauty products that you've received in beauty boxes with other people. So if someone got a box variation of Sephora Play, for instance, and you wanted a specific product that another box got, but you didn't get, you can list things that you don't want up for trade, and you can swap with other people to get those products. So I have a lot of products that I necessarily did not get in boxes, but that other people got in boxes and I've traded for. With that being said, let me show you what I've selected. Not everything is something that I got in a swap. A lot of things are still things that I got in boxes, but I just wanted to let you know in case you've seen some of my unboxings and you're like, she didn't get that. She didn't get that. Where did she get that from? She didn't get that in her box. So before anybody starts criticizing, I just wanted to let you know that's what I'm doing. The first product I'm adding in is another hair product. This is the Briogeo Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. I just got this in Play by Sephora last month, and I used this once when I ran out of the Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. I used it once and I want to work through it. Then I have another hair product that I want to work on. I think I got this last month as well, or the month before, but this is the Chlorane Dry Shampoo with Oat Milk. I already know I love this, and I know that these don't last for very long, so I think I can finish that up pretty quick. I have decided to add in a nail product, but I'm not adding in any nail polishes because I'm saving polishes for my Project Polish. This is a base coat from Tease Cosmetics. It's called the Head Over Heels base coat or something like that. It's brand new. I've never used it, but this is the same size as a julep bottle, which means that it's like 8 milliliters or 0.28 ounces. I think I can work through this sort of fast. I don't know, we'll see. Since I finished off my Aerin Waterlily Sun, I decided to add in this is the Harvey Prince Hello. It is a purse spray instead of a roller ball. And I had this in a project earlier this year, but I'm about halfway done with it. And I just want to continue using it until the weather cools off, and hopefully I can power through it before then. The next thing I have is a body care item. This is the Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream. I finished off the lotion that I was using on my feet, and so I pulled this out a little while ago. I think I've used this maybe 2 or 3 times. This is a 1 ounce little tub, and I'm just gonna use it on my feet, and hopefully I can work through this pretty quickly. The next thing I'm adding in is a skincare item. This is from Skin Fix. It's their foaming clay cleanser. It's 1 ounce. I've never used this. It's brand new, so I will try and work on that. I do want to use it before the weather again cools off and my skin is not as oily. Then I have 4 makeup items. So once I finish off the Cynthia Rowley brightener, I am going to be using this Tristique mini highlight stick in Maldives. And so I haven't used it on the face yet, but I have swatched it a few times, and that's how much product is in there. But considering how long it's taken me to use up my lipstick as blush, I feel like this is gonna last a good while, and I do want to use it and enjoy it and move through it. And then, since I finished off my eye primer, I decided to add this guy in. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion Original. This is 2 milliliters or 0.06 ounces, so it is smaller than my Elizabeth Mott. Hopefully I can actually work through this relatively quickly, hopefully by the end of the year. We'll see. And then the last 2 products that I'm adding in, I just added into my makeup basket, and I realized I got both of these in swap, which means they both came in some subscription box. This is the Pure Correcting Primer Illuminate and Glow. It's 0.3 ounces. I think I've used this maybe 3 or 4 times. It's a decent primer. That'll carry me into the cold weather really well because it is more of like a illuminating primer. And then this is the Figs and Rouge Advanced Mattifying Emulsion MT Plus Sheer Primer Pore Refiner. I currently have this on my face today. It's a really nice mattifying primer without making my makeup look cakey or patchy or cling in weird areas. So this is half of an ounce. I've used it maybe 2 or 3 times again, so it's about to here. A lot of this packaging is air because it's bigger than it needs to be, but hopefully I can work through that before the weather cools off as well. So yeah, that's the 10 items that I'm adding in. So I have 25 items that I'm working on. Hopefully I will be able to work through at least 10 next month. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you go check out the other ladies participating in this project. I can't wait to see their updates. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this project. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. And hopefully I will catch all of you in my next video. Bye guys.